Welcome to the Pint of Beer Chef, a channel dedicated to the pint of three. Here you'll learn everything you need to know to brew like a pro. Okay, it's time to taste test the Top Bins Pale Ale. Now I've got a little confession to make. This has been ready for 2 days and I'll be honest, it's nearly empty already. So that's going to give you an idea of what I think of this Pale Ale. But nonetheless, we'll go through the official review and we'll do a taste test with it. First thing that you'll notice about this Pale Ale is it's not quite as foamy as what some of the brews are. Obviously it's been conditioning in a very well chilled fridge, about 3 or 4 degrees C, so it's nicely carbonated, the beer. Took a lot of that CO2 out of the headspace, put it in the beer, which is what we want. But I think that this foam has been controlled extra by the fact that it's had a hopper, and the hopper particulates in this beer I think has reduced the foam, which is quite good for us because the actual beer itself is still beautifully carbonated, but it gives us a little bit of scope here on the foam. It's not too foamy, which is sometimes a bit easier for the pour. Now, the first thing that you notice about this Pale Ale is that it's got a bit of a haze to it. Now, that's what I'd expect because we've put a hopper in it. So the hopper particulates are floating around in the condition. And, you know, to me, that haze, that's just part of the flavour profile. That's all hoppy goodness. So I'm not going to mark it down for that haze at all. I like to see that, and that looks excellent to me. So first impressions, looking at that, Top Bins Pale Ale, it's everything that I would like to see in a Pale Ale. You know, I can't fault it. The haze is there because of the hopper. So out of 5 stars, I'm going to give it a solid 4. I think it deserves that without a doubt. Moving on to the actual smell. Now this is something extraordinary. When you smell this, it's absolutely explosive. The hops in this are just coming through so strong. To me, I like hoppy beers. I like hoppy IPAs, hoppy Pale Ales, and this is fantastic. The smell, it's as good and it's as fresh, it's as pleasant as anything I've ever smelled. And for that, I've got to go full marks, 5 out of 5, because you're not going to beat that. And sometimes you've got to be bold enough that if something deserves 5 out of 5, you've got to be bold enough to give it what it deserves. Far to the taste, the fact that this pint of 3 is nearly empty in 2 days tells you what I think about the taste, but I'll let you know. The taste of this, the only way I can describe it is fantastic. I think the Pinter team have hit the nail on the head with this. It's got really quite prominent bitterness to it, which I like. And the contrast of that bitter with the hoppiness, I think it's fantastic. And yet, underneath that, it's so light and refreshing, I just keep coming back for more. So the taste, do you know the taste? I'm going to go 4.5 out of 5 because it's nearly 4 marks again. I mean, this is everything that I would like and expect to see in a lightly hazed Pale Ale. It's absolutely fantastic. I think they've struck a winner with this. And no joking aside, this is going to be on my monthly subscription now from now on. You know, it's absolutely spot on. I definitely recommend it. It's a winner and it's a keeper for sure. So see the total score on screen. Drop a note in the comments. Let me know what you think next time you brew one yourself. Cheers. I hope you enjoyed your video today. If you'd like to join our Pinter community, like and subscribe and leave any comments below. Cheers.